and that's a 2-2-2 flip on 2/22/2022 on the knock to the knock back. So we're gonna do some invites and we're gonna get into these algorithms. It's all about Hoover. And now, whether they can't keep ignoring us, because it's when they get down doing all the calculations in the morning for business, something gonna happen. They're gonna tell you London Bridge is falling down or some old crazy shit like that. But I noticed something in the codes. As the intensity picked up on the Free Larry Hoover post, the news coverage was increasing on the Russian situation, right? And then when I started looking at it, I started noticing that there was coded words in there with dual meanings. And I began to say, holy shit, they telling us. They telling us without telling us. They using the storyline of the Russian, and they really talking about us. Because we the Red Army. We them Redskins, them ruddy Redskins, dark brown, organic ones, right? That's under the UK reign. The UK is a United Kingdom, and the United Kingdom is the 3 city-states. Contrary to what most people in England think, that the UK is the Britain alliance with Ireland and Scotland, but that's not the UK. The UK is, the UK proper is a United Kingdom of city-states. There's 3 of them that had to unite to form a 3 city-state empire. But this shit was pretty fucking intense. I could even actually feel the energy move as the people was posting. This shit was crazy. Kept me bedridden all day. All I could do was post and lay down. So, I was looking at the at Twitter. Twitter blew my wig back because I was scrolling Twitter for about 5 or 10 minutes, and all I could see was Free Larry Hoover shit, Free Larry Hoover shit, Free Larry Hoover shit. The same with Facebook. When I go down my my news feed, 90% of what I was seeing was Free Larry Hoover. And it's the same with my Instagram news feed. And I haven't had a chance to um, check on TikTok. But if Twitter blowing up, like, that's where the heat at. The heat is on Twitter. Because it's hot on Instagram and Facebook, but Zuckerberg team got some kind of way that they blocking people, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Facebook and Instagram blocking people from sharing the posts like that right there. So she said, so basically, Facebook disconnected my feed so I could not post Free Larry Hoover, right? And a couple more people had told me that throughout the day, so I'm imagining how many of us that they wouldn't let post it, but a lot of us still got through. A whole lot. So this was intense. And the turnaround time on something with this much activity should be 72 hours or less. So that means by Friday we should be hearing something in relation to all of this activity on all social media platforms about Free Larry Hoover. So they gonna have to write some kind of speech for Joe Biden, or they gonna have to reach some kind of motherfucking agreement, write some speech for Kamala Harris, or they gonna just have to get out the way and let the chief speak, right? So the sisters can tell you better than me. They feeling this shit, right? So I'm I'm empathic and telepathic, but my senses is not as in tune as these oracles. They are more in tune than me. I just know how to read mind because I know me more accurate than a lot of readers, because a lot of readers don't know the additional languages that they dealing with, and how to translate that shit, right? Like a great oracle, but she doesn't know how to translate all the spiritual meanings. Alexis, she out cold, but she don't know how to translate it and tie it into the other shit around her so that she can get the true meaning. Like a GPS giving you a location. But I was sitting here getting ready to get y'all updated. I was supposed to did this earlier, but I wasn't functional. Like my brain kept going dry, cold. I would say. I'd rather say cold. Ooh, she said she went to. She feeling it for sure. She hugged a tree, and all she could do was cry. Look, now we at the part where if they don't answer us in what you would call a reasonable amount of time, which I believe in this case is 72 hours, this is where the Star family become authorized to intervene on our behalf because we demanding it. So now you will see more sky activity, which I hate talking about that shit because we don't focus on what's going on the ground enough to be talking about what's going on in the stars. But that shit here, this shit was fucking. Look, I dreamed about an Anunnaki last night. That's the first time in this incarnation I ever dreamed about an Anunnaki. This big ass motherfucking coward ass nigga was like 9 feet tall, and he was crying over a girl that I know. But that shit was crazy. She came to help me do some fucking labor, and this motherfucker peeping around corners and shit, scared to show itself until he seen I wasn't gonna beat his motherfucking ass. And I told him, come on out of hiding. And I also dreamed about my mama last night. Now, me and my mama tight. She could telepathically talk to me from the other side, but I don't dream about her a lot. So all this shit is converging. My sister right under me, um, her birthday is Friday too, so all this shit converging together, So it's amazing. I mean, like, I'm watching it unfold, and to see that we really want our shit back surprised the shit out of me, because I did not believe that no matter what we did, that we really wanted our shit back for real. But the rule is that the chiefs on the land have to give an address openly to the public upon sufficient public notice and public demand. We met that. That's the oral tradition that overrides a written tradition. And so now that the people call forth the chiefs, now the only thing is if they don't produce the chiefs, it's going to be a side effect. A very, very, very bad side effect. So don't take it personal. You know, it's not you. Um, yeah, I was hoping that we pulled. From what I've been seeing over the last couple years, the the woke motherfuckers is the biggest obstacle. The ones who really don't know, you can give them information to go research, and when they find out you right, they with it. But when those diet woke motherfuckers, they say they woke, right? The motherfuckers not coming to get on my platform and not finna let me on theirs. Ask them niggas. Ask them niggas. Any one of them niggas. Now, I'm going to tell you, if you want to know who didn't put me on a platform that's supposed to be woke. I done been on Crumb Snatcher platform over 3 years. He was the first one to open the door. He don't know what the fuck I be talking about sometimes, but he know I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Tasmaniac out of Chicago and put me on the show several times. But these other motherfuckers, yeah, that Pluto return finna hit their ass hard because we did our part in calling forth the chiefs of the land, and now if they don't show up, now they authorized to blow this bitch to smithereens until they start seeing something. So they using the conflict to distract us from what's going on while they tell us what's going on at the same time. So they had a good, that's the best Sleepy Joe impersonation I done seen in the 2 years that this shit been going on. So this motherfucker gave these motherfuckers ultimatums and shit, but he said he ain't got no intentions of going to war. Motherfucker, if you don't got no intentions of going to fucking war, you won't have no motherfucking leg to stand on handing out an ultimatum. That's the dumbest shit up. That's what I say. Blow all this shit up, start all over. But it's a lot of people that don't want to, look, Putin ain't doing none of the shit they saying he doing. All that smoke and mirrors. When they talking about the Russian army, remember, Russian army is the Red Army. The Red Army is the Redskins. The Redskins is us. It's a code. Putin issued many statements say he ain't thinking about no motherfucking what the motherfucking people call. He ain't thinking about Ukraine. He is over there to give moral support. That means that he telling us, he giving us the moral support to rise up against these motherfucking imposters on the land. But they trying to make it seem like it's a conflict going on over there. They talking about this internet shit, right? They talking about this shit we doing. This is what they really talking about. I sent Rashida a video of a lady that was actually using, anybody that been listening to me know this is not no motherfucking regular news talk. Let me see if I can find her. Here, let y'all listen to what she say. Now, Rashida in